Haribol, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo ustedes ya saben que yo me llamo Mandarin y soy un profesor de los idiomas extranjeros? Hello, how are you? As you have already come to know that my name is Mandarin and I am a foreign language teacher. Yo enseño muchas lenguas extranjeras como el alemán, el español y el francés y japonesa y un poquito de ruso también y inglés. I teach foreign languages like French, Spanish, Russian, German, Japanese, a bit of Chinese also. Bueno, hoy nos vamos a estudiar cómo se presenta en español. And today we are going to study how we can introduce ourselves in Spanish. Bueno, presentar y saludar. Presentar means to introduce, y means and, saludar means to greet. So in Spanish, we will just say hola, that means hi, in an informal way. When you are talking to your friends or the people whom you are very much familiarized with, well, you will say hola. In Spanish, H is always mute. So you will just write it, but you will not pronounce, and you will pronounce it hola. And the sign of address or sign of exclamation. So in Spanish, sign of exclamation or address is put on both sides. But here, it should be upside down, just opposite. But you can say buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. The literal meaning of buenos, that means good, and dias means day. That's the literal meaning. Good and day. But in language, many a times, sense is more important than the literal meaning. So, sense is hello, but that's a very formal way of greeting people. Buenos dias. Hello. Yo me llamo. Yo me llamo. But some Spanish they read it like llamo. So don't get confused. Yo means I, me means me, llamo or llamo means call. So that's a literal meaning, I call me. But the sense is my name is and then your name. Like my name is Dhananjay. Yo me llamo Dhananjay. You can say yo me llamo and then your name. Soy de India. Soy, which means am. De, which means from. India is India. So they don't say the, they say the India. Am from India. Spanish works, most of the time like Hindi. Like in Hindi, most of the time while we do conversation, we don't find it necessary to mention subject because the ending of the verb itself gives us the idea about the subject. For example, if I say aa raha hoon, so although I did not mention subject, still you have come to know the subject is main aa raha hoon or aa rahi hoon. So again it is man but female. Aa raha hai, so here it is wah, male. Aa rahi hai, so rahi hai gives you idea that oh wah but female. So while we do conversation in Hindi, so we don't mind using the subject. Same is the case of Spanish. So here soy is a verb which used with zo. It is not used with any other subject. So it is by default, understood that here it is zo. So it is your choice, you want to say zo, soy or soy. Well, I leave it with you. Soy de India, I am from India. Bibo and bibo. Bibo means live. And here, again it is jo. But this bibo comes only with zo, which means I. So I skip it. I don't find it, necessary to use it. Jo, bibo, and like in my case, I live in Dehradun. Jo means I, bibo means live, and means in, and Dehradun. You can mention your city. So, bibo and Dehradun. I live in Dehradun. Tengo, and then años. The literal meaning of tengo is I have. Actually, tengo means have. Actually, yo tengo means I have. But this tengo, this form of verb comes with zo only. Therefore, I did not, mention it. And then años. Años means years. Años means years. So like it's a literal meaning is that I have. Tengo means have. And yo tengo means I have. I have. And then whatever years and then you have. So you can, like in my case, it is 47. ¿Cómo se dice 47 en español? How one can say 47 in Spanish? 47. We'll study it later on in my next video. Años. Yo tengo 47 años. I have 47 years. That's a literal meaning. But in English you can say I am 47 years old. So we have to respect the system of every language. Soy casado. Soy, as I told you, soy means am. Here I taught you. Soy means am. Casado is married. If the speaker is female, then she can say casada. Soy casada. Or yo soy casada. That's your choice. I am married. Soy un profesor de los idiomas extranjeros. Soy means am. Un means a. Profesor, teacher. De means of. Los means the. Idiomas, that means languages. Extranjeras, that means foreign. In my previous videos, I have already taught you like J, it gives a H or H sound. So extranjeros, that means strange or foreign. So, soy un profesor de los idiomas extranjeros. I am a professor of the foreign languages. If the speaker is female, she will say, soy una profesora de. Una, here she will add a. Una, and here also a. Rest part will remain the same. Soy una profesora de los idiomas de extranjeros. Yo enseño inglés, francés, alemán, japonesa y un poco de ruso también. I have written in Hindi for your convenience, for those who come out of Hindi medium background. Yo means I, enseño means teach, English, that is English, francés, French, alemán, German, japonesa, Japanese, y, that means and. Un poco de, that means, means un poco de, a bit of, un poco de, a bit of, ruso, Russian, también means also. Yo enseño inglés, francés, alemán, japonesa y un poco de ruso también. I teach English, French, German, Japanese and a bit of Russian also. But like in your case, you are not teacher, you want to say your profession, so as you are learning from me, you can say soy un estudiante. Soy un estudiante. But for female speaker, this is for female, this is for male. This is for male, this is for female speaker. So if speaker is female, she will say soy una estudiante. Estudiante is same in for both the genders. Again, if you want to add yo, it is your choice. Every time you can add yo, it is your choice. But normal Spanish people, they don't say yo all the time. Yo aprendo español en Unique Institute of Foreign Languages de Raúl. Este es mi instituto. This is my institute, and you are learning from me. So you can say aprendo español en Unique Institute of Foreign Languages de Raúl. Unique Institute of Foreign Languages is a title. So title, they remain same, they never change. So I, aprendo means learn, Spanish means Spanish, and means in, and Unique Institute of Foreign. So I am learning Spanish at Unique Institute of Foreign Languages. Then you can come to es todo. Es means is, it, that is understood. Todo means all. Es todo is all. The sense is that's all. Es todo, that's all. Muchas gracias. Muchas means much. Gracias means thanks. Muchas gracias. Thanks much. That means thanks a lot. Nos vemos muy pronto. The literal meaning of nos is us. Vemos is we see. Muy means very. Pronto means soon. But we will, learn the grammar part, in my grammar section. So nos vemos muy pronto. Nos vemos muy pronto means we will see. We'll meet very soon. That is the sense. Adios. Adios means bye-bye. So, I hope you must have liked the video. If you have any query, any question, you please ask me. And if you really like it, please subscribe it, share it with your friends, all those who want to learn Spanish. It's free of cost, and I am giving online classes also. For that, you can contact me personally. I'll help you out more. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.